Welcome to the Gaia character guide for Dissidia Duellum. My name is Scully, a solo diamond ranked player, and I'll be helping you learn how to use Gaia's kit to its maximum potential. Gaia is a melee unit with high attack scaling and average speed and HP. While her base defense is low, don't let that fool you, as her unique passive greatly increases your defense. She specializes in hitting hard and fast, using haste granting abilities as well as casting devastating slows on the enemy. Let's take a closer look at her kit. Gaia's passive, Necklace of Eternal Ice, increases her defense while her action speed is increased. This pairs well with her unique ability, Reinforcement, as it gives her an increase in action speed for 20 seconds. This comes out to a massive 50% defense boost if you have it active at all times, which you should, as Gaia does everything better when under the effects of Reinforcement. This can be plainly seen in her auto attack combos, as it lowers her rapid attack time to kill by a large margin. Whenever you have a second, reapply Reinforcement, as you don't want this to leave you mid-fight. Gaia's rare ability, Spell in Waiting, is super underrated. This spell greatly decreases the action speed of foes in a cone in front of her on a 34-second cooldown. This ability allows her to slow enemies by 70%, and this affects everything. They move slower, cast abilities slower, and attack slower. This is crazy good, as it can make a heal slow enough for you to get your own abilities in, oftentimes resulting in a kill. This is crazy, as it can make heal slow enough that you can get a kill with your own abilities. The range of this spell is nothing to sniff at, and can be used to punish bursting groups or fleeing opponents. Use this in conjunction with your rapid attacks or abilities to secure kills or disrupt the enemy. Gaia's super rare, Hopeful Dance, allows her to leap forward and attack foes in an area in front of her for medium damage on a 22-second cooldown. This damage is nothing to sneeze at, and comes out very fast while under Reinforcement. Use this ability to close gaps and punish tightly packed groups. As a burst skill, this is nice to use as a buffer in between others, but should not be used as a solo burst unless absolutely necessary. Gaia's first ultra rare, Diamond Destroyer, is a brutal ability that can be devastating if comboed correctly. On a 50-second cooldown, Diamond Destroyer lets Gaia leap forward and unleash a medium damage attack. At the same time, this skill will debuff enemy action speed by 80% for 8 seconds, and buff your own speed by 30%, and your damage by 50%. This skill will also proc your passive in case Reinforcement has worn off. However, if you still have it on, it does stack with the extra action speed granted by Reinforcement. Your rapid attacks are stupidly fast when using these together. With one skill, you are getting iframes, attack, action speed, and potentially defense. This skill excels at being an opener and often results in a kill if used against rivals, as their lower action speed forces them to use ultra rare skills or heals to avoid death. Finally, we come to Gaia's second ultra rare, Fated Moment. On a whopping 75-second cooldown, Gaia sets a timed attack in a massive area in front of her that will pop in 8 seconds, causing severe damage as well as launching foes into the air. On top of all that, it lowers their action speed by 25% for 8 seconds. Thing is, most rivals in this game can't survive this attack unless they have damage mitigation, resulting in a kill if used on an enemy player. Something the tooltip doesn't tell you is that when used against players or bosses, it tracks them around, and it can also be placed on the ground. This skill does a tremendous amount of damage and should be saved for bursting bosses, especially when both teams are attacking it. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten extra kills from the AoE popping on the boss while rivals are trying to do their own burst. If Gaia has all her abilities off cooldown, this is her basic boss rotation: Reinforcement, Burst, Diamond Destroyer, Hopeful Dance, and finally Fated Moment. This combo procs the additional damage from Diamond Destroyer and uses it to buff the rest of your skills. Like I said before, Fated Moment is by far your best option for single burst rotations. When would you do single burst? Single bursts are usually done when you need to use up your bravery as fast as possible, and this skill is perfect as you can set it and forget it. Once it's on the boss, it will explode for a tremendous amount of damage. Like, it's a lot. Gaia has a multitude of options for PvP given her versatile kit. Make sure your ability is always on to benefit from the extra action speed and defense. You can engage with Hopeful Dance and combo into Spell in Waiting, then rapid attack until the enemy is dead. This is the most efficient combo, as both skills will replenish after 35 seconds. Diamond Destroyer is fantastic if the enemy is grouped, as its debuffs and damage can just be devastating and disrupting. Using this skill for PvP is useful, but it does cut into your maximum damage for your burst combo. Gaia also has a strong rapid attack combo, making her ideal for basic attack trades. Gaia's kit is very well rounded, and I tend to run all 4 of her skills, especially when I know an ally is bringing group heals. For the 5th slot, I like running Wall, as it further buffs her defensive capabilities and neutralizes stuns from Cloud and Prompto, which are the biggest dangers to Gaia. If you really can't live without a healing spell, swap out Gaia's rare ability for Heal or Cura. If you don't have her full kit, try to supplement with other skills like Fire RF or Fire Aga. Both of those work, but it's ideal that you have her ultra rares because they are just so incredibly powerful. Her kit complements itself very well. Gaia is a monster when she is fed bravery and doesn't have to worry about healing, making Cryo her ideal support. Her abilities come out very quickly, which means her burst combos work well with fellow rapid hitting characters like Lightning and Terra. However, I think my ideal team for Gaia is Warrior of Light and Cryo. Gaia paired with Warrior of Light can wreak havoc together while Cryo pumps them full of bravery. It is a wicked combo, and it is sure to make your rivals cry. As Gaia, you want to be in the face of your enemies, slowing them and beating them to death with your hammer. When a match starts, stick with the team to some extent, but don't be afraid to poke the enemies with your super rare and rapid attacks. If anyone is below half health, you can easily drop them with your super rare into your rare ability and then your rapid attack combo. Your main goal is to reach max bravery as quickly as possible to start cycling your fated moment. This skill is on a 75-second cooldown for a reason, as it easily packs the biggest punch in the game. Use it on the boss whenever you can. Support your allies, slow your enemies, and you will be swimming in rainbow crystals. Gaia is a powerful unit in the right hands, offering high stats and powerful burst damage. Use her to crush your rivals and help your team obtain victory. I want to thank commenter Jason M. Lepp for encouraging me to make this guide. This one's for you, bro. Which character should I cover next? Is there something I should include in future guides? Let me know your thoughts on Gaia in the comments below the vid. I am loving this game and cannot wait for Clive to drop. He's absolutely my most hyped character. I want my boys so bad, y'all have no idea. But that's all for me. I've been Skelly, your big bro, and I'll be seeing you all real soon. Goodbye!